According to some Jews and some Christians, I believe I believe some Jews believe this, and I think some Christians believe this. I don't know. I don't know Pacific Christian. I think Samuel Green and some other writers at Answering Islam, etc., believe that prophecy only extends to Israelites or the Israelite people, and that Jesus and that prophecy or no one can become a prophet after after the destruction of the temple, the second temple. So basically, Jews say that Muhammad is not a prophet because prophecy can't go to Gentiles, and Christians believe Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet because prophecy only had to be only Israelites can be a prophet. Some Christians say that or argue that. Now this is false because according to the Old Testament, not just the Old Testament, but according to the Talmud, it says that there were some Gentiles who were prophets, and let me just go through this real quickly. The Gentile prophets, according to the Old Testament and the New Testament, Gentiles can become prophets and receive revelation from angels and the God of Abraham. Here are some Gentile prophets according to the Old Testament. We have Balaam, according to Numbers chapter 22, the book of Numbers chapter 22. We have his father Boer, who according to the Talmud was a prophet. We have Job. Job was a Gentile. See the book of Job in the Old Testament. And we have a Gentile name. We have the Gentile named Noah. Noah received revelation from God despite not being a Israelite or being a Gentile in Genesis chapter 6 verse 13. We also have Jonah. Jonah was also sent to the Gentiles. See the book of Jonah. So basically prophecy was extended to Gentiles or non-Israelite people according to the Old Testament theology. The Old Testament also tells us that Gentiles had contact with God, like like Laban the Armenian in Genesis chapter 31, verse 24. So not only that, but according to there's a story in Acts of the Apostles. According to Acts chapter 10, there was a man named Cornelius, who was a Roman. So Cornelius was not an Israelite, and he was not from amongst the original disciples of Jesus. He was a Roman who was not a Jew or a Christian. Rather, he was a Gentile. More specifically, he was a worshiper of the God of Abraham. He was something called a God-fearer. A God-fearer is a someone who follows a religion that's a mix of Hellenism and Judaism. So it's a mix of Greek culture and in Judaism, or some form of Judaism. So he was a worshiper of the God of Abraham, and God heard his prayers before he became a Christian at Peter's preaching. So there was basically, according to the story in Acts chapter 10, Cornelius was a good man. He would make prayer and he would give his money in charity. So God sent an angel to him, commanding him to go towards Peter and become a Christian. But before he became a Christian, God answered his prayers and accepted his charity, accepted his good deeds, despite him not being a Jew or a Christian at that point. So the point is, that the God of Abraham, the biblical God, can speak to anyone, whether they're Gentile or not, or make anyone a prophet, whether they're Gentile or not. This prophecy was extended to Gentiles. So basically, this Jewish claim or this Christian claim that, non-Israelite people cannot become prophets because they have to be from the Israelite tribe is false because according to not only the Old Testament, but according to the New Testament too, people received revelation and Gentile people became prophets or had or had communication from God, whether it's by angelic figures coming to them, or whether it was by God directly communicating to them, like whatever way of communication method was used. Thus, Muhammad, despite him being a Gentile, is a prophet, dis, despite being a Gentile, according to the Bible. So Muhammad fits the criteria of being a Gentile prophet according to Old Testament theology and according to New Testament theology, because the Prophet Muhammad did get direct revelation from God. See the Quran chapter 53, and the Prophet Muhammad did get a visitation from the angel Gabriel, like people of the Old and New Testament did. Like, for example, see the Gospel of Luke, where Zechariah was visited by angel Gabriel, the Virgin Mary was visited by the angel Gabriel, and see the book of Daniel, where Daniel also had a visit from the angel Gabriel. And of course, angel Gabriel was a messenger from God. So it goes God, angel Gabriel, and the human prophet, or the human figure that God wants to communicate with. So basically, Prophet Muhammad fits the criteria of being a Gentile prophet according to not only the Old Testament theology but New Testament theology as well. Stay tuned. More videos coming up refuting atheism.